Hi there, everyone. I'm back. The Kaiserreich Rework All the Russias has come out. Brand new Russian nation. Savinkov is the leader. You get to do a lot of fun. But before I continue, I want to point out how so little of you are subscribed. On the analytics, about 98% of you are not subscribed. It's over 6,000 people. If all of you subscribe, that would be incredible. I know not all of you are gonna, but at least half. That'd be nice. Anyways, getting on with this. Russian Republic under Savinkov. 2 decades ago, Russian Empire shattered, and the old world with it. White Army marched through blood and ice, and from this victory came the Russian Republic. At this point on, basically, Savinkov is trying to make a dictatorship out of the presidency, and no one's trying to let that happen, but he will get his way. We will have the third Russian Revolution. We will cripple the Kaiser, and we will destroy the syndicalist menace that threatened Russia all those years ago. Alright, so all of you watching probably know how this goes with the Kaiserreich lore, but we lost a lot of land in the uh, the Great War. We lost Baltic Duchy, Lithuania, White Ruthenia, and Ukraine, most importantly. We're gonna obviously get that back, but we're not in a good state of affairs to do that whatsoever. We have probably one of the largest armies in the game, but we don't have much in the terms of supply for it. We're pretty lacking in everything, and even then, our army itself isn't really that good. It's mediocre at best, I'd say. Just looking at all this, even the elite troops, for what you got to put in for it right now, not worth it. But we will build back better for better Russia, a better Russia under Savikov, of course. Already, we have our first event. 2 years ago, in June of 1934, President Boris Viktorovich Savinkov was elected to serve as the fifth president of the Russian Democratic Federative Republic, an election which led to a Duma majority of the far-right coalition of the SZRS and SOR, was a consequence of 2 decades of disappointment and instability. Blah, blah, blah. So it began. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, already we have our first event. Interesting to say the least, and we're going to get it looked like on there it said that we were going to get another one, which is good. Standoff in the State Council. The short winter day is already ending in the Grand Kremlin Palace in Moscow, where debates in the upper house of the Duma, the State Council, have been going on all day. The thin majority behind this chairman of the State Council, Viktor Chernkov, has voted down the law of protection of the state initiated by the Dykov government and already passed by the State Duma. Much legal test has been muddled in the vague rhetoric on empowering the police forces to better hunt enemies of the Republic. But the opposition bloc held firm and refused to accept it without any amendment, or with any amendments. Chernov has decried the law as something out of a police state and not one fit for a democratic republic. As usual. And we don't care about this. The man in the Kremlin. The president was working late. His office was luxuriously decorated and classicist with portraits, or classicist, with portraits of the early presidents related to the fathers and Narodiks. Boris Viktorovich reacted a little as he was listening to Chairman Minister Alexander Dikhov's explanation of the security situation. The Ukraine had uncovered a rumor of a possible conspiracy in the military, but despite Director of Security Klepetkov's best efforts, nothing concrete was found. Blah, blah, blah. By the time, Chernov and Nemkov would slow down the Constellation power, blah, blah, blah. Savodic says it on Washma by the time of eventually, for now, the priority is to destroy and exterminate every threat on the way to absolute power, and fate is on our side. 3 shots in the chest. At 16:30 yesterday, 3 shots from an Nagant revolver were heard at the Anchorage across Russia. Viktor Chernov, the head of the Socialist Revolutionary Party and chairman of the State Council, so that guy, yeah, was assassinated at the hands of a fellow party member, Nikolai Leonidov. A low-ranking SR functionary shot Chernov in the chest 3 times at the stairs of the Grand Kremlin Palace, killing him instantly. The killer was wounded by the police before he could commit suicide. He was quickly transported to a hospital under heavy guard. Alright, well, okay, so he's dead. We lose stability. We get Alexander Dykov, Durental. That's good. So, I can just start pointing people willy-nilly? Nah, not exactly. Alright, yep, let's just continue. Since all this has gone down, well, not much has really occurred. It's still January. I think I'll just... Oh, and there we go, yep. Sean's death was just black as when disintegrate fast and jurors can write about it. Oh, boy. So what you're saying is that the dominoes fall, death throes for the Republic, Radical Socialist Party is now the party of the left socialist revolutionaries, and we are good. Alright, yep. So that means now I get to control the Supreme Court, and I get to retire Vladimir Nabokov. this guy down here, who's pretty annoying despite giving us stability. Oh, what's this? An unexpected offer. Georgia's offering us some kind of alliance in the wake of the German financial crisis. Well, considering how Georgia's right here, and surely a bit later, we can, I don't know, take that land back, I'm hoping, whether it be through peace or not. It'd be nice to have him. Yeah. Welcome, Georgia. Alright, so we're just guaranteeing their independence. It's not that bad, I guess. Alright, Russian government freezes the Vilnius Accord, so now we're gonna start strangling ourselves, or not strangle, or wrangle ourselves, sorry, away from Germany's little whole thing. The little economic spear, which I think is the best thing for us to frankly do at this point. On top of that, though, we're going to just looking here, sponsor the Belgrade Pact, even though it hasn't even occurred yet. I think it will be occurring soon, though, but it'll be beneficial if we can get a Romanian. Oh, speaking of Serbia, yeah. Romanian, sir. Oh my god, there we go. Okay, so, yep, assassination, blah, 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 blah. And he's dead. Okay. Yep, so he's dead too. So, foundation of the Belgrade Pact, that's great. From that, though, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Serbia, Romania, and Greece fighting alongside me against Austria while I fight Germany. It's just perfect, really. Alright, the Fourth Balkan War has begun. So now I gotta start sending troops over there. So I'm gonna be fighting a battle on four fronts, really. It's gonna be fun. There we go. Yeah, look at that now. It's perfect. So now, just gotta wait for a couple of these, and well, we A-okay. Holy shit, he did it. I just realized Zhang Zongchang lived, and he's formed the League of East Chinese Provinces. If this guy somehow fucking, takes over China, I'll be shocked. I'll applaud him, frankly. I wonder, is he got like a focus tree of his own or what? That's not a big focus tree. Oh, wow. Alright. Man, Ottomans are really losing down here. Can't wait to, kind of fuck up what's left of everything after this once I'm, done with the Germans, because trust me, I ain't stopping there when there's the threat of syndicalism everywhere. If I stop, then everything goes wrong. Alright, we're inviting the exiles to our separate mechanized division exhibition, while at the same time we're actually going to start giving an education in heroism so more people throw themselves at the fucking wall of enemies in front of them so that we may progress about 6 feet. There we go. Demonstration of Russian power. Massive Russian military exercise at Kursk. Yeah. We're gonna be fucking people up left and right. Yeah. Oh shit, the naval invaded Alexandria. Oh, the coming revolution. Ever since his religious awakening for the war, Boris Sevenkov believed that fate has driven him towards a divine purpose. From a lowly terrorist to the man sitting at the absolute top of the Kremlin, he has only been strengthened in this view, and events outside of Russia have taken no less of a role. At first, it was the victory of materialist communism in Western Europe, which arose in contrast to the materialist capitalist Germany. Now, evidence is pointed to the total and utter transformation of the German state under the Schleichler regime, which seeks to completely destroy human spirit and replace it with machine. Was it not the fate, or not fate, that seven Cov's rise of prominence had happened around the same time? That the third Russia rose to challenge the decay of the modern world? Russia must save itself, yes, but its mission is greater: to save the world. The coming war will not be about imperialism or conquest, but the freeing of mankind's soul from enslavement. To that ultimate end, any means are acceptable. For when the Third Russia rises above all others and guides Europe from Moscow to Paris, will the world be bathed in the spiritual revolution. The last war is coming, a war to end the root of all evil. Yeah, we're doing this to save the world, not for Savinkov, I swear. It has just begun. France has declared war on Belgium and the German Empire. We're going to be good to go probably, I'd say, center of summer. We're going to charge right on through. We're going to do perfectly fine. I'm going to go start preparing the improved medium tank chassis. Switch to that mid-fight. Yeah, it's going to be perfect. War in Western Europe? Absolutely, yep. Finish air defense infrastructure. We'll begin Operation Yekterina, and then we will begin the preemptive war. Bolívar in Berlin. Traitor. Free Russian army. Crazy. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be good though. We got defenses in the rear. You know, mostly for the Japanese and Mongolians and, well, not really them anymore, but, you know, the Chinese, but that's what you're telling me, that, you know, I might get attacked like anywhere, because I'm pretty sure that's the eastern one. Maybe it's the mercenary. It doesn't matter. Alright, the first goal. We'll start with the safest bet, just going straight through Ukraine, you know, just plowing right through, because then they'll let us in the other flatlands. However, we probably want mobility. Yeah, we want Markov's plan. Now, we'll go down the fifth columnists. We can start sabotaging a lot, because this allows us to organize Russophile groups, resistance in Crimea, anti-Germanism, Free Belarus and Free Russia, Free Baltics and Free Russia, the LAF, and coordinate with the Polish National Committee. That's the most important. These guys right here that we've been sort of planning this whole time. And Finland has just declared war on Sweden. Oh, Jesus. All right. Oh, wait. Yeah, Second World Krieg has started. Wait a minute. I just realized. Nope, I can only... Okay. All right. Well, you just make me sad, Georgia. You really do. Fifth columnists are down, so we're going to begin the preemptive war. In that time, we're going to just dump all of this. There we go. Done. All right. Yep, this is it. This is absolutely it. At the last hour, with Russian troop formations gathering at enemy borders and Operation Yekterina set to begin soon, a cabinet meeting was hastily assembled. The main subject of the matter was how Russia was to justify the war to the public, but also the world at large. Minister of Propaganda Karol Vindibibib and Chief of Navy Alexander Kolchak suggested that to give the war a sense of legality, an ultimatum should be sent to Berlin asking to withdraw their troops from Eastern Europe. The chance of Germans accepting such a demand is null, but it would at least give the appearance of legitimacy to Russian actions. Wait, that sounds familiar. Army Chief Anton Denikin immediately disagreed. An ultimatum would ruin the element of the operation, giving Germany and their allies quick time to mobilize their defenses and halt the Russian offensive. Savinkov was quick to side with him, seeing an ultimatum was as a complete waste of time. After all, they were about to engage in civilizational struggle. Who in their right mind cares what the rest of the world thinks when the future of Russia is at stake? The ultimate battle awaits. Alright, we've got ourselves our new and improved medium tank, the T-34M, with 32 breakthrough and 20 soft and hard attack. It's going to be crazy seeing that thing in action, holy shit. Well, anyways, the war is going to begin soon. Here we go. Yeah, let's get some help from there. We're going to go down here. Yeah, you guys, you're not at war with... Nope, there we go. Not yet, okay. Alright, so from here, it's just, do, which one? I guess State Aviation Directorate, yep. We'll fortify, Petrograd, there we go, yep. And we will begin. Well, 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 would you look at that? Germany's trying to beg for peace, but they're not going to get any. They get what they deserve, and we're taking what's ours and what we want in reparation. Yeah, we're going there. Oh, everyone forgot about the boats too. That's pretty funny. I'll be taking all the boats, please. Thank you very much. Alright. We still got Austria to deal with, and I'll deal with this in a minute. Ukraine in flames. Oh, joy. We gotta still deal with that? Okay. And there goes Austria. I'm just fucking taking everything that I can. There we go. This looks a lot better. Alright, okay, yep. And I think they're still at war with the... Yeah, they are. Okay. Yep. Daughters of the Motherland. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so which one do I want? So either I can be the basest Sevenkov there is, patriotism knows no gender, start allowing women in the field, that'd be fucking awesome. Or just have them be like a military auxiliary role. No, I gotta, yeah. I can't do that. I can't do that. I have to. We need the basest Russia ever in history. We need one where they just have women in the army too. Everyone serves. Everyone. Alright, so just for some laughs, we're going to invade the Ottomans now and take over Syria, because by extension what's going to happen then is I'll have an opening... Okay, cool. So who's the chairman now? Oh, Mussolini, that's not good. Just kind of like opening into Egypt, and, you know, all that now, and just take that, because what's going to happen is if I don't, they're going to get attacked exactly by the Commune of France like that. And I'm also keen on intervening. I'm actually gonna, for the sake of the Entente's survival, I'm gonna broker a peace conference between them. It's probably the smart thing I can do at this point, because they're getting awfully close to Algiers, and that ain't good. That really ain't good for me. Oh no. Oh my god, you better hold for another 15 days, France. I swear to God, you're good for nothing in this, but this is the one thing you need to be good at. For holding for 10 more days. Come on. 10 more days. You can do it. I believe in you. 3 days. Come on, 3. You can hold it. I don't care. 3 days. Done. Okay. Oh, what's going on? I'm just going to do that. There we go. Come on, 3 days. There we go. Oh, our demands until set. Okay. We're going to demand a white peace with the Entente. And it's ended. Okay. So France just fucking died. Alright, time to go after the Ottoman Empire now. Or really the state, I should rather say. That's what they are. Alright, okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of think about this for a minute. So we're not going to go crazy. Bad news, France has invaded Canada. I expect the United States is involved in that. They are good. Yeah, they're doing good. They're doing good. Yeah. Yep. All right. Okay. So at this point, we really have, give or take 2 years, probably last more like a year and a month, to fully prepare for war. And in that time, I gotta get that nuclear reactor done or facility. And on top of all of that, I need to really amp up our plane production because we're not even producing any technically. We're not at all. We really need to. Denikin's retiring. That's bad and good. That's oh. All right. Well, we need a new commander, so I guess we'll just promote the next best general for it. Um. Yeah, sure. This guy unable to promote. Oh yeah, we don't have enough command power. All right, that's fine. All right, we've just conquered Tibet. We're gonna take down Nepal now, and that should open up the Bharatiya commune. And from there, we're just gonna basically just plow through everything else. Because the whole idea is we're just gonna eliminate every single enemy to our campaign against the Third International. So once the Bharatiya commune is gone, I think all that leaves in the world for any potential syndicalist assistance is in Africa and I think right down here in no, not in Uruguay. All right, okay, just Africa after this. That's good to know. All right, and so we begin, or in a moment, anyways. Once we wait for all the guys to get in there, there we go. That's good enough. We are going to take down the Bharatiya commune now. 3, 2, 1, and go. Liberation of the West. Hmm. The great victory tastes like ashes in my mouth when it is shared with those who idolize the torturers of Russia, those Lenins and Trotskys, for their crime is greater than ours. For who kill for a just cause? Their crime is against faith itself, an attempt to strangle the very human nature. Thus, we the Russians will fight them to the end. As God laid down this duty to us in 1917, as the only people capable of saving the world, even if it needs to be through the means of the apocalypse. Let it be known there will be no pacts with the Red Emperors of the West, no peace until only one prevails, faith or darkness. This widely broadcasted speech by the Vozid was heard by millions, and it was for sure destroyed any hopes of more moderate party members to maintain a watchful peace. Naturally, it has electrified the West, with socialist powers fully aware of the threat of war. Privately, it seems that Savinkov has started to behave more and more erratic, as if he's suffering from a crisis of purpose after the victorious war, and is compensating for it through falling deeper in his religious visions of grandeur and paranoia. This is inspirational. Indeed. So now we get to unlock the nuclear bomb focus, the Sumeriki. For every person who dreams of the light bulb, there is the one who dreams of the atom bomb. The Vozid is one step closer to realizing their dream, achieving the ultimate solution to their terror question. If Ascad was the dawn of Russian in potential, Sumeriki shall bring it to its logical end, creating the weapon to suppress anything the world has yet to see. Even Metal Gears. Yeah. Alright, military purges just wore off, so we should probably start having an actually competent military again. Hopefully. And Boston, what? Oh, they naval invaded Boston. Oh. Oh, wait, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, okay, that's great that that's done, thank you. We'll do that in a minute. I'm more worried about that fact, and we're getting thermonuclear bombs immediately. Thank you very much. We need that now. With the air. What do we need to get? Okay. Yeah, done. Research that now, please. It's gonna be done in a year. Alright. Alright, done. Good. And that's done too. Alright. I think we're just gonna have to do it. We're gonna just pop those off both. And we're going to test out the first Russian nuke. The Morningstar nuclear test. 7 days. The Morningstar. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Anyways, the great mushroom cloud rises above the soaring hot Kyrgyz steppe. The research group and the military men observing the test stand breathless, trying to see the implications of success. Director Igor Tam, euphoric at the success, is surrounded by congratulators, but the man who feels the most enlightened is the Vozid in a separate bunker, merely staring at the cloud as if stricken by some great realization. It is those moments where one clearly and criminally clearly understands the terrifying meaning of modernity. In that moment, Savinkov is a witness and willing participant in the apocalypse rising over the flat Eurasian horizon. How can one not return to the Book of Revelations in such a moment, of such great technological epiphany? And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereupon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword, the path of blood and death. Oh man, this is getting crazier and crazier by the minute. Turkey made a peace. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. What's this about a peace deal, Turkey? Kill them. Kill them now. Yep, done. Alright, time to invite the Deccan Federation into the Moscow Accords. Now, why would you do that? I'm not joining that. I'm just telling you right now, flat out, I'm not joining that. You're fucking stupid. Alright, okay, let's just funnel every troop down into Turkey and take it back, and all will be good. That's not good. I think we've reached the end now. All that's left is then the third angel, and then, well, that's it. We take on everyone at once. And we'll do it. It's the guarantee. The third angel poured his cup into the rivers and springs of water, and it became blood. And I heard the angel of the waters say, Righteous are you, O Holy One, for you have brought these judgments. For they have spilled the blood of saints and prophets, and you have given them blood to drink, as they deserve. Paris against Moscow. Second World Creek did not end well with Germany, or did not end with Germany's fall, but continued as the Entente and the International clash in North Africa and the North Atlantic. Now, renewed hope for the Entente is lit in the forges of the Russian war machine. All along the border between the Russian and French spears, Sir Winston Churchill's twilight struggle has erupted into a struggle for world order so bloody it seems to put the War of 1940 to shame. Beyond the front lines, citizens of the warring powers are in danger like never before. With the advent of aerial death machines that threaten to obliterate whole cities within hours of declarations of war, as both sides mobilize, the few remnants of the pre-war peace wonder, will Europe ever rest? We'll crush the revolution, just like 1814. And of course, Operation Archangel. For the Lord himself shall descend from the heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, with the trumpet of God, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. With those words began the declaration of war, not to any state in particular, but to the idea of soul-crushing materialism, strangling the spiritual existence of humanity. This materialism is incarnated in the socialist system, a form of government truly horrendous, one that claims that man is a mere biological material machine, one that works, eats, and dies with no greater spiritual significance, no higher purpose, no fate. It only leads to turning human beings into cogs in the machine, or cattle, butchered by the Cheka officers. No more! Armies of Russia and all the free peoples have declared a crusade, the last march, one that will bring upon the promised new age of enlightenment and peace only after total destruction of socialism. May we sheathe our swords again. Like Archangel Michael, we ride. Yeah, this is gonna be fucking insane. That's all I gotta say. Oh, we did it! Oh my god. Boris Savinkov has announced that the cowardly Communard nation can no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of Russian forces throughout the country. The Communard government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated and the Russian state is now in control of their home area. Though the war against what remains of the Third Internationale continues elsewhere, this is a great victory for all of the Moscow Accord. Yep, the fall of Paris. Oh, it worked. Oh, fuck. Hurry, hurry. I didn't even notice it did. Keep going, keep going. Hit spam, spam. Gotta make it, gotta make it, gotta make it. Oh my god. All of this is inconsequential now. We just made the most important landing ever. We are currently spreading like an infectious disease throughout all of Britain, so we're gonna win this any minute now. I think London's gonna fall any minute too. Yep, fall of London. Oh, I've done it. Oh my god, I wanna die. That was incredible. Oh. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we can cancel all of our nuclear rate. No, man, they've already been canceled. Alright. We can, at this point, demobilize literally everything. We'll go back down to limited conscription. We will, export focus, civilian economy, because we're done with war at this point, The Russian war machine and he's going to need a very long nap after this, especially after losing somewhere upwards of, I think it still shows it. No, it doesn't. Yeah, about 27 million men in give or take 5 years. That's roughly World War II standards, but still, it's fucking insane, if I'm being honest. The death of purpose. As foretold by destiny itself, the Russian flag flies over Paris and London. Decrepit socialism lies in ruins, while the Third Russia celebrates its ultimate victory, victory over the material world, a liberation of the human soul itself. At least, that's what it's portrayed to the public. The Vozid understands the reality of it. Broken and bathed in nuclear hellfire, Europe is not any closer to a spiritual revolution than it was 20 years ago. Even after the triumph over international socialism, things feel much the same, and in truth, few can gloat about the triumph when millions upon millions of bodies scatter Europe. Their loss is an absolute pain. Were the years of Vozid, the ascension of power, the rejuvenation of the Russian spirit, the victories over Berlin and Paris all for nothing? The past years had given him purpose, nigh convincing him that he was fulfilling a cosmic mission to save the world. All the actions he took were towards the completion of that mission. Where is the result? The spiritual evolution of mankind that was foretold? He'd rather have lost to the hated Germans if he knew this was the culmination of the Third Russia struggle. All those comrades, lost for this? All that blood spilled for what, exactly? To simply continue as yet another great empire in a long series of empires? For decades, Savinkov had been running away from the terrifying meaningless of the human condition. But now there is nowhere to run. All that is left are dreary days of distracting himself with whatever fancies him in that moment. With no greater calling of providence, no hope for the final salvation. The revelation revealed nothing. Honestly, this was great, though. I mean, we saved Europe, quote unquote. It's just great. I'm not going to question Spanish Yugoslavia down here, or rather Yugoslavian Spain. But yeah, no. But all of this was just great, and just I loved it. Sure, we did most of the world tension and whatnot, but hey, it was for a good cause.